Welcome back, Aquarius, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius for the week of November 17th to 23rd. Welcome, first-timers. Welcome, viewers. Welcome, subscribers. Here we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what's going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's do it. Past position, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Present position, Six of Pentacles. Future, Ten of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Ace of Swords. So with this Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it is all about the intellect. It is your one of your cards. It's an air card. The swords are air. It is thinking. It is, maybe having fresh thoughts, new ideas, cutting away through the BS with that sword and just getting to the heart of something. So in this past position, you do have the Knight of Pentacles, and we just pull from the top of the deck, friends, if you haven't been here before. And the Knight of Pentacles they're packed up, they're ready to go, but they just haven't moved yet. Now, this is in the past position, so hopefully you have moved by then, but also maybe you haven't, and it's okay not to. So let's see what else we've got. We do have the Seven of Swords with that, the Two of Wands, as well as the Four of Wands. And what I see here is I could see why this hesitancy to move with the Seven of Swords next to it. The Seven of Swords is about self-preservation and, minding your P's and Q's, doing what you need to do to survive, right? Put on your oxygen mask before helping others. And that's what this card is. So I could see why this pentacle is waiting for that to happen. And that's fine. Good for you. Take care of business, TCB, baby, because there is something that may have been occurring where you could have put yourself out there in a way that wasn't beneficial to you, but put yourself out in harm's way. And it's not to say you're walking out into traffic, but stay in your own lane. Again, self-preservation. We come up to this Two of Wands with this, and the Two of Wands says, all right, I did the self-preservation. I get to choose where I want to go now because of that. You see how that storyboard unfolds? Because I did my self-preservation and I took care of what I needed to do, I have the capability now to look at this whole world in my hands and choose where I go next. And the beauty of it is with this Four of Wands, you're not doing it alone. There's somebody or somebodies supporting you in this. This Four of Wands does denote a marriage, but it could be a metaphorical partnership, like a metaphorical marriage. Like it could be just a best friend, a soulmate. And it could be your partner that you're not married to. And that's fine. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Let me just say that. All right. Moving on. We have then next in the present position for this week is the Six of Pentacles. It is about giving. It is about being an philanthropic, but with this discernment, being able to give things, but not give all your pence away, right? However, there's something keeping you up at night. Don't know what that is. Nine of Swords. Again, these thoughts, this shows me anxiety. Keeping you up at night is anxiety, right? Depression sleeps for hours on end. Anxiety keeps you up. Anxiety is going into the future with your thoughts. You don't know the outcome. You're just like playing all these different scenarios over and over and over and over. Write them down. Figure it out in the daylight when things are clearer. Stay present. Do whatever you need to do to stay present. Meditation helps with that. So if this is something that's coming up for you this week, go ahead and do that. Another Nine of Pentacles. Look at the opposites here, the juxtaposition of these two nines. One dark, staying up at night. The other so peaceful in the garden. So if you're flip-flopping between these two energies, that can be exhausting, Aquarius. Find your balance. Find your harmony, okay? Because here's the Eight of Swords next. The Eight of Swords is precedes, obviously, the Nine of Swords. But the Eight of Swords, she is stuck because she's thinking about all these ideas. These are ideas that are present in her inner mists. These swords on the Nine are things in their head. These are physical things that she can choose around her. Your best option would be to make that list of what is mine to do, what is somebody else's, what is the universe's. You can't be in charge of everyone and everything. You could only be in charge of you. I would love for you to be in charge of you and be joyful in this little garden with a little Tweety bird on your hand, okay? You have that capacity, that ability to do that. So just make that list, Aquarius. What is mine to do today? What is mine to do this week, this month, the remainder of the year? What do I want to see for next year? Because that's what keeps you up, right? It's like jumping ahead and seeing the whole buffet. And you know what? Right now, you just have to decide what the heck's for dinner. Okay? Because in the future, something is, this worry is dead, done, and over with. How fast that occurs is up to you. This could be, bam, right there, right now. Okay? It doesn't have to be something that's off in the distance. You can come to that resolution now. Let's see what else is here. More swords. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Temperance, alchemizing new ways. And we have the Three, okay, of Pentacles. And that's you showing your good work and your abilities, your skill set. So if there's things at work that are keeping you up, I would offer up just, God, let it go. I mean, honestly, unless you're delivering kidneys, right? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we worried about? What is the heart of the worry, Aquarius? Are we worried that somebody's just not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are we worried about other people to the point that it's causing you internal damage? We need that to be dead, done, and over with. You come out victorious with this Five as well, this Five of Swords. You alchemize what it is that you want to create. And again, your good works pay off. People notice you. So the sooner that we can release these things that do not serve you, the better. And let's leave it at that. The sooner we can release the things that do not serve you, the better. Aquarius, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your patience while I was out. I am back, and I will see you next week. Take care.